Truco Demonic Ghosts taking away game 1 from Legends on Tap with some crazy solid plays here, having that long-range Zerath from Hiramar, your game 1 MVP. We are the youngsters. So we're going to hop over here into game 2, and hopefully Vitautus can come back soon enough. So pick ban phase opening up, a lot here on your blue side now, UTD on your red side. Bear, what do you expect to change up from the drafts?
I believe the Anivia and the Zerath will be banned out this time, and they're just going to eat the Alawi pick top. I think Zerath was too disgusting last game for them to try to deal with again. Or, if they want to, their blue side, they can first pick it for Frank, have him play the Zerath into Hiramar's remaining champs, which would be the Veigar Zillion.
Yeah, unfortunately for a lot, I don't believe Panic at the Top Hat has a whole lot of experience on the Zerath, so might be a little better off just ban it out. Don't even
Guess
bother.
you could say he doesn't have a lot of experience on the pick.
Welcome back.
Stream, it's been a nice life.
V-Dumptus, diddle you.
V-Dumptus, I hardly know us.
V-Dumper? Hardly know her.
Hardly know her. Wow! Hi V-Dumper, I'm dead.
Amazingly, we do see that Zerath thing coming out here.
Wait, can I have the, okay, there's the, I'm getting link, hold on.
Do everything for you? Do we have to wipe for you?
Legends, Xin Zhao getting banned, and Frank's Vel'Koz is getting banned. Very good bans there. They're banning his Zillion out as well, and they're gonna pick, they're gonna first pick his Veigar, I believe, so he has no picks left that he's ever played in the PMA LCS. At least in this split. He does have other champs. This guy is a former Diamond, if not Diamond right now, mid laner, Hiramar.
I think I let him play Teemo once just to troll, but so maybe we'll see the Teemo mid, who knows?
I would like to see him on a pseudo Zerath like Lux.
Dude, Legends on Tat's first ban rotation literally looks like they're playing against Flash, but with the Zerath ban.
Yeah, oh, I was right.
There's the Veigar.
There's the Veigar. Hell yeah, dude.
Teemo, Teemo, Teemo.
Dude, we see it? The youngsters on Teemo.
I think that's his
Faithful.
4th check down champion after Anivia, Zerath, Veigar normally.
I mean, you know, in case all that stuff goes wrong, you gotta have a plan D, you know? You gotta have a plan D. If it's Teemo, it's Teemo. Brand, ooh. This the Brand could be a flex pick, actually. It's weird, because Brand has an okay laning phase into Veigar, but not great. Like, he has the range advantage, but if he screws up, he's burning Flash or he dies every time.
Yeah, I don't know that we could classically call the Brand here much of a wheels on the bus pick. So it will probably end up going to Hiramar for that mid lane.
It could
And
be.
then there is the Alawi.
Oh yeah, they forgot the Alawi van, dude! Uncle Jemima getting to play that Alawi finally. Oh, I have to wonder if they planned for this at all, and they have a counter pick planned for this matchup.
We're gonna see Sivir Olaf from Lot here.
Well, that'd be so good. I don't know if Legends plays Olaf though. I mean,
Anybody plays Olaf.
on one hand, how hard can it be to play Olaf? On the other hand, like, if you're not comfortable locking in champion, it's gonna be not a fun experience for you.
Alright, look, if you can right-click your jungle camps, I think you can play Olaf jungle.
Ooh, the Braum pick to cuck the Brandle.
I mean, I'm not gonna say you're wrong. Like, oh, that's a very easy pick, yeah, but at the same time, it's like, not being comfortable on a champion definitively makes you play worse on it, whether it's actually an easy champion or not, you know?
That's Hiramar's Brand mid.
But yeah, with the Lulu pick, that's definitely for wheels on the bus.
Or, now hear me out,
Lulu mid.
Lulu mid, Brand support.
Dude, Hiramar on Lulu mid, that'd be so cool. And the Jax ban coming out, Legends, Olaf ban as well against Maye. So I'm expecting probably Kindred ban as well.
From Lot,
Legend
yeah.
here. Yeah, that'd make a lot of sense here. Kled.
I mean, the Kindred pick at this point almost doesn't make a whole lot of sense as UTD's pick anyway with this team comp right now.
That's true. He's baby cage for Kindred a lot.
I mean, all Kindred could do at that point is ruin Alawi's 1v5.
That sounds pretty accurate, honestly. And there's the Veigar baby cage in the Kindred ult. But yeah, Kindred ban
anyway,
gonna come out. You gotta play it safe, dude. Maya's got that young. Maya's like the Meteos of this PMA LCS. Honestly, like.
I was gonna say quick shout out to CST John 14 for that follow, and Sam Dilio and Garfield Juice as well. Thank you guys.
Damn, that Draven hover was so spicy, but the Vayne gonna be picked up here. I actually really like that pick for UTD if he takes Hail Blades on it, and the Vayne's known for being a Chad Penguin special as well. So both that bot lane on massive comfort picks. I'm excited to see how that goes.
Yeah, give us a Chad Puff flex in chat there. Or Chad Penguin Vayne.
Yeah, it's like when Vayne takes Hail Blades into the Sivir matchup, that can actually go pretty okay for her. And with the Lulu into Braum matchup, unless they just like walk in and die, they can actually win most trades in that lane. So I'm hoping it's Hail Blades. That'd be really good for them.
I mean, even press the attack, still pretty solid there.
Yeah, Hoagie's Lulu is disgusting.
The Ken and Jarvan combo. Oh, that's so spicy, actually. Legends on tap, opting for the return of the double AP again. I dig it.
Very well known for a double AP if they don't get that Fiora pick, though, for Hawkout. Which
that loves playing carries.
They didn't even opt into it at this point.
Yeah, Fiora seems positively, like, downright awful into that team late game. Although, I do think it would have a really good matchup in the split push against Alawi.
Has a huge matchup into Alawi. It's a fantastic pick.
That's true. That matchup's a super spicy matchup. I think I remember someone posting out this whole like long-winded analysis of like all the little details on that matchup on like the PMA League of Legends Facebook page at some point. Yeah, that's actually a very interesting matchup in general, Fiora versus Alawi.
Yeah, Alawi controls the entire laning phase, but once Fiora hits that 3-item spike in the side lane 1v1, she can just outmaneuver Alawi by running out of her tentacles.
Pretty
just not
juicy.
Even taking the fight in the ult.
Yeah, it's pretty juicy, but the matchup we're actually going to be seeing this game, though, Kennen versus Alawi. I feel like this is another one of those weird scenarios where like, Kennen could take Klepto, but he'll probably get super out-traded if he does. But at the same time, this lane's just dependent on whether he runs into Alawi's E's or not, really. That's every ranged matchup for Alawi, though.
I think we'll see the Klepto Kennen. I really don't know at what other keystone you bother taking unless you run Predator.
Yeah, I can see the Electrocute coming in just for damage, but like I don't think that would be good in the Alawi matchup at all. And you know, when you're busy just running at them in late game and just damaging, like just running at them with your ult on, do you really need Electrocute? Especially with all the damage that's on the rest of Lot's comp?
Yeah, no, especially when the faster you can get to those items to get you in, the faster you can get that Proto Belt Zhonya's to just open up a team fight.
The Proto Belt Zhonya's is so gross. You know, we could see the return of the the Vlad build though, Spellbinder Zhonya's. Wait, has anyone actually tried that? Like, I think that sounds like definitively worse than it is on Vlad, just because you have way less opportunities to get Spellbinder procs, and you don't have nearly as much upfront damage as Vlad does. Like, you just turn on the Spellbinder, you just ult them, and then turn on the Spellbinder and charge your E, and just wait for them to explode. But Kennen actually has a lot of damage, you know, per half second, stuff like that. I think it'll work though.
I don't know. It seems interesting.
That's very interesting.
Craft this in live. LCS first time in.
Yeah, dude. It's our expert analysis desk has theory crafted it. We just need to see its viability now.
I think it can work, but it's one of those items that a lot of stuff needs to line up for it to work like that. So you might as well just have a different item. Proto Bell Zhonya's, something like that. more guaranteed.
Yeah. Part about Zaya is also super cheap build path.
Yeah, a lot of tankiness there. Let you get your CD back.
And also, like we were mentioning, really no shortage of damage at all on the side of Legends on tap. So, you know, might be better to open up those fights with the double safe item pick. Very cheap. Proto Belt gives him the engage he needs. Zanyas keeps him alive. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. Ribbon Hover, classic Hoagie.
The Jarvan pick gives him a lot more dueling strength than the Rammus did last game in the jungle. At least early game. So it'll allow him to carry from the jungle farm standpoint and ganking standpoint a little bit more than my in the previous game. He found some successful ganks, but not enough to get them rolling as quickly as Maye got his team rolling.
Yeah, but this is genius. If Kane's got his wall thing up, he just walks straight through Jarvan's Cataclysm. It's usually not applicable because a lot of fights break out independent of like Kane's wall cooldown. But in the situations where it's off cooldown and Jarvan's like, "Hey, let me ult this Kane," it just feels so satisfying. Just walk straight out of his Cataclysm and laugh in his face. It's great.
Yeah, I think more of the time though ends up that Kane either just continues to fight you or uses his own ultimate to
and then you just die.
Locked in there anyway. So
yeah, he just goes Rust and kills you, and you're like, well, yeet. That was fun.
Good old percent health damage with return on investment of health steal.
Yeah, but it's Jarvan, so like you take the executioners, and then he's out trading you anyway, so it doesn't matter. He's Rost. Kills you. I mean, hey, just don't engage on Rost. Easy solution.
Although it may be a little bit hard for Maye to end up building up that Rost other than just straight fighting Jarvan nonstop or running bot to Braum, because we do have that ranged top laner, so not going to find a whole lot of cheeky ganks over the back walls where he can just run through the wall behind the top lane.
Yeah, Shadow King would actually be insane here if UTD had like an actual front line. Honestly. Like with double AP and no real tanks on their team unless Legends goes the Cinderhulk build. Speaking of which, one of the things I never mentioned last game was Redemption Olaf. I actually really like that a lot. It's spicy.
What?
Wait, Redemption on Olaf? That's a known spicy build. Redemption's just so good right now, and you can slot it into Olaf. Really? Redemption Olaf was like really spicy, like meta for like a patch, and then it kind of fell off because I guess a lot of pros decided there were better picks to be had and stuff like that. Like, I think it's still, in my opinion, it's still a highly viable pick, and
yeah,
if none of the other items really synergize with your game plan, I feel like Redemption's a really good move.
I think Redemption as an
game would have been sick.
Yeah, Redemption as an item is just super broken. The value it gives, especially if you're able to use it offensively with a team that likes to run in, because then you can hit all 10 people at once, and the value goes way up if you hit everyone at once. If you can hit a minion wave in the middle of that to heal your wave, so you can get a better siege or a dive going with it, because he's a dive champ, right? So not only do you heal your minions with it, you heal everyone else that's diving with you, and you damage all the other players, and it gives you CDR. And more healing, right? Your healing shield power goes up, so your W gets amplified, and it keeps you alive more. And it's a cheap item to begin with, so
that's so good. Imagine the last game with like Redemption, Morgana, and like Warmogs, Locket, Gargoyles, Olaf though.
Especially with the
insane.
What's the build path? Like the Forbidden Idol got buffed, but they doubled the CDR on it, so the build path's super good for him too. Mana regen, CDR. He runs out of mana really quickly, so the mana regen is super nice on him, plus the CDR.
Dude, slotting for just the idol actually doesn't sound that horrible, honestly.
Yeah,
it'd be way worse.
Blue Flames, yeah. Oh boy, they gave Jemima a Lowy.
Yeah, they did give Jemima a Lowy, but on the flip side, though, Account's got a really good matchup into that top lane. So that's be very interesting.
Akaute. I don't even know how to pronounce it.
I
just think Akaute sounds the best.
Akaute. I'm not catching that. I'm playing by playing a cow at every fight. I don't care what you say. Akaut. Fuck out.
Okay, we loaded in. Let me get to live
Yeah.
scene, and I will pause at 10 once this starts going. And I'll give you the countdown. See, look, Fountain Turret has HP bar when they're in that mode.
Alright, I'm in.
Only there.
Pause at 10, run back.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Pause.
Back again for pause at 10 too.
And I'll rearrange the
Glow.
scoreboard. And hold on, I gotta get. Before I start, I have to edit this at the top. UTD on this side. On this side. I'll tell you when I'm good. Sorry, I should have done this in between the games. But you have to switch the scoreboard at the top here. UTD. And then I got 1 win for UTD. Where's the little. Here we go. Just a second. Okay, I'm ready to go here. I'll rearrange the champs in just a moment. So on go. So 3, 2, 1, go. I'm at 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
I'm behind by a second. Oh wait.
Should I pause
18,
for a second?
21, 22.
I'll pause for a
23,
split second. So I'm at 24, 25.
Yep, we're good now.
26.
Perfect.
Cool.
And I'll rearrange these
Excellent.
champs.
Meanwhile,
Indeed.
5-man coming out of Legends on tap again. Hiromar spotting it right out though. A nice
Adding his damage stats.
Hiromar over here, one stingy boy, Pillar of Flame dropped on 3 of them. But he ain't even playing Singe though.
It's funny they go for a similar invade path that they just experienced last game where Yormus had to burn his flash early.
That's pretty classic.
But they didn't go through mid, they just ran it right through the river, which is a little bit less cheeky because you're spotted out a little sooner that way.
Yeah, interesting that they even go for that at all.
Here, Mark.
Looks like the spicy. It's very interesting because I'm used to Raptors Red Krugs being, the path on Olaf. And that game we saw the red buff leash, and now this game, one of the paths we're seeing that's really useful on Kayn is the red to Krugs to Raptors, because he's usually really bad at contesting scuttles, but this game we see Maya for the Raptors solo. So it's very interesting to see how, I guess me and Maya have very differing pathing opinions on 2 champions that we both play.
Yeah, I do personally enjoy the Raptors solo on Kayn. It gives all your laners the advantage of having the lane, and you can just kind of have your bot lane hold back a little bit, so it kind of throws off the enemy team on where you started all. But we do see a level 2 gank.
Early gank coming in. Early flash from Wheels on the bus though. Legends going in for the combo. It's going to be first blood going over to Legends MK there.
So patient from Legends MK to just wait for Wheels on the bus to burn the early flash, and having already been tagged by Brahm's Winter's Bite, it leads right into a follow-up stun, and it's just a free kill there.
Yep, you always got to hold the flash for the actual crowd control spell being thrown out, especially when it's as easily able to be responded to as Jarvan's EQ. So, that's by no means a fast knock-up. And here Mar getting locked down in the mid lane by Panic on the top ad. Here comes Legends again for another visit to mid lane. Mar brought down to about half now. Still classic path. Steel classic path from Legends. Red Scuttle gank, and then the other Scuttle. Seen that path out of him a lot.
Yeah, but Maya here with the early level 3, gonna take a full recall and just reset to go straight to his bot lane rather than go take the Scuttle at all. So double Scuttle here for Legends MK, and he's gonna go check a little bit to see what's up where Kayn is. Thinking maybe he might be at his red, but sure to find a surprise there and blow a little bit of time here from the lead he got.
I'm actually very surprised Legends is invading this jungle right now, because Kayn almost always starts Raptors or red side in the first place, because Kayn really needs the Krugs camp experience to get moving, especially in this new jungle. So especially if he could have had a call out on Kayn's early pathing start, because he almost always starts red side and clears at least 2 to 3 camps before even rotating to the blue side. Especially with that early pressure bot lane, could have easily gotten a blue buff and done some vertical jungling. That being said, though, this pathing is really working out for him too. It seems.
I mean, I guess they could not have been 100% sure, because Chad Penguin and Wheels on the bus did take a minor delay going into lane to kind of give out the impression that there may have been a bot side leash. So.
Oh yeah, that's very true.
So a little hard to predict there for Lot.
Better safe than sorry.
Especially when Uncle Jemima showed right away.
Yeah, that's very true. And meanwhile, it's like UTD getting some early vision control down here on this bottom side. Be keeping them safe from those Jarvan ganks, which is very good, especially because they knew this Jarvan's been top side for a while and it's going to be bot side in order to clear these camps out. Getting that vision control will be very important. Actually, wait, no. This is a friggin'... It's a word for Legends on tap. What am I saying?
Wouldn't mind if they got vision on my bottom side, if you know what I mean.
And cut the video.
Game's over.
Meanwhile, though, Uncle Jemima actually getting really big early advantage top lane on account. And when I've been peeking up there recently, I've seen him taking a lot of damage from Jemima's Soul Steal ability. Oh yeah, Test of Sphere, that's what it's called,
Yeah.
okay.
Uncle Jemima hitting those Tests of Spirits, especially with that reduced cooldown, able to throw it out more. And Account, instead of just breaking away from it and eating the slow, is opting to try to fight through it to not get affected by that debuff and spawn extra tentacles, and have to play the dodge game on the tentacle spam. So he's just eating all that free damage from Uncle Jemima, which is really gonna favor Alawi because it gives Account no real opportunity to punish Alawi at low health, especially with the gank follow-up.
Yeah, that's very true. And I think even though that matchup is very good for Kennen, you have to play deceptively safe and patiently because any champion walks into that Test of Spirit, Alawi's going to win the matchup. But Maya and Legends MK having a kerfuffle over the scuttle down here. A scuttle kerfuffle, if you will. Looks like Maya is going to walk out completely fine. And that's two teleports blowing on the side of Legends on tap. Meanwhile, here Maya is wave control mid. Well, there goes the cannon. You got experience for that, though. It'll be good.
Yeah, as soon as that Jarvan went in there to try to fight with Maya, which Jarvan don't want to accelerate Ross, but just immediate double teleport straight onto the standard there for a lot to ensure that that scuttle 100% goes to Legends, and they can kind of try to keep that advantage he has with the kill and farm on the experience of that second scuttle spawn.
Yeah, it's very good. Especially because I think he dodged out the EQ. If Maya could have just walked out, like Maya probably could have won that. But it's very good patience from him to be able to just walk out and reset and take the raw stacks, and it leads to that double teleport, like being absolutely basically useless there.
Especially with Uncle Jemima having saved his teleport, walking all the way back to lane. So teleport advantage here in favor of UTD.
And with how well this lane's been going for Uncle Jemima, getting lane control and wave control should not be much of a problem at this point unless Cout starts improving on some of these things he's been doing in this early laning phase. Well, some trading going on bot side. Sir Everett's brought pretty low. Legends MK sitting here in the bush, but here comes Maya for the counter gank. Legends going in, wheels on the bus brought low. This will be a heal coming out from Chad Penguin here. Flash is going in all around. Sir Everett's doing the best he can to get out. Maya taken very low. Shield coming in from Wheels on the bus. So good condemn into the wall. Chad Penguin taking down Legends MK.
Autos the turret.
Autos the turret. Maya making it out by the skin of his teeth. You're a moose going in on Chad Penguin. Sir Everett's, though, forced the flash away. Still being brought down by Chad Penguin. And flash coming out here from Chad Penguin. Oh my god. And he will straight into the baby cage. Kill going over to Panic at the top hat here. Maya poking in for fun on the spot side. See what he can find. Sees a Vigar. He wants none of what he's selling.
Yeah, a little bit interesting. Very well played from the bot side of UTD. They started to go forward. Sir Everett's baiting them in at low health, and then Chad Penguin, knowing that Legends MK was in that bush, immediately steps back. Jarvan misses his whole combo, and it's just 3 members from UTD with Maya there to support, just running down Lot's bot lane and jungler because they really just have nothing else once the flag and drag misses.
Very interesting how we want to compliment his patience. Oh, hold on. Uncle Jemima getting all in. It's top side here. Ult's going down all the way. Account forced the flash away, though, and he finally closes the kill. Uncle Jemima going down. Account barely surviving. Good solo kill in the top lane.
I wish we could tell how close Maya was.
Yeah, Legends return gank on the bot lane. Wheels on the bus getting knocked up. Could be brought extremely low. Shielding, running, doing his best to get out. Uramoose though sitting on Chad Penguin's face. Legends MK gonna take down Wheels on the bus in the river. While in top side, Maya finding a couch, just saying hi. What's going on, bro?
So I'm not really sure how that fight started up top, but just repeat gank bot lane. Legends MK just all over the bottom half of the map. Not even gonna even bother going top. Doesn't want to sit anywhere near Alawi. Tentacle Hentai doesn't suit his playstyle apparently.
I mean, I respect it, dude. Like Ollie Hentai was bad enough to get the name banned. Like, why even mess with Tentacle Hentai? You know?
All hentai is good hentai.
I
don't know what you're talking about.
More untrue words have never been spoken on the live stream.
Legends MK again?
But I wouldn't know. I would not know about any of that. I'm a good Christian boy. Oh, Panic at the top hat, looking for this dive pressure bot lane. Gonna be spotted out by this ward though. And Maya clearing out this blue buff on top side. Legends perhaps gonna walk into his top side and find that his entire jungle is completely gone. So Uncle Jemima having that push pressure in the top side means he can easily respond if he sees a Count leaving a lane towards the direction of his tower. Maya gonna be dropping this solo onto the Rift Herald over here.
Big combo here from Hirmar to catch out Panic at the top hat, though, rotating back to lane. So Panic at the top hat gonna have to start to concede this lane a little bit more until he can get help or find a recall opportunity.
That's pretty juicy. Good news is that kill he got earlier should catch him mostly back up here. Mark on the middle of the baby cage though. Primordial Burst going down and walks straight in. Great flash out, and thank God those are only melee minions there, because if there were ranged minions in that stack, here would have just straight up died to minions. Oh, that's going on though. Maya getting the solo down on Rift Herald though. That's good.
Yeah, unfortunately for Hirmar,
Oh God, Legends MK tracking down Maya, giving him the good old spear up the booty hole. That's gonna be one dead Maya.
Get back. Oh, top lane.
What is going on, dude?
I have no idea. Just wanted to go back and point out that the melee minion flashed right in front of Hirmar's seer to prevent him from landing that stun.
Pretty clutch, honestly.
Melee minion is big hero here for Panic at the top hat. That could have turned that baby cage into a kill for Hirmar.
Big hero, 6 melee minion. Let's go. And Luna's base HP is so low. She's like 15% from one Braum Q. That's so sad. Actually. Although Maya visiting this bot side. Going in on this bot lane here. Gonna be stunned up before he gets through the wall. Wild Growth can be dropped on him real quick. We got a full-on kerfuffle skirmish on the bot side. Also being popped down. Chad Penguin going Vayne mode here, taking down Uramoose on the backside. Sir Everton's trying to answer, but Legends MK also dropped extremely low. And shutdown going over to Chad Penguin. Unofficial double here. Panic at the top hat, forced to flash away. And that's going to be 2 for 0 in favor of UTD. And Rift Herald being dropped immediately bot lane by Maya.
Unfortunately for Hirmar, throwing his ultimate, just dropping that Pyroclasm straight into the Unbreakable of Braum, so kind of just nullifying that to begin with. But still ended up going positive in the fight for them as they take the 2 for 0, and now they look to pressure this whole turret with the Rift Herald.
Yeah, that's some fat Veigar damage. That's a lot of plates.
3. 3's all they get.
1 plate, 2 plate, 3 God. Meanwhile, UTD be taking down this dragon. The Legends going in, gets the drag steal. Chad move, teleport coming in from a count here. Legends getting taken down before he drops that Cataclysm though. Maya can evaporate immediately. The Panic at the top hat. Bad cannon ult. Fat slicing Maelstrom coming in from a count. That's gonna be a double kill for Panic at the top hat. 4-man team wipe coming in here for Legends on tap. Triple kill for Panic at the top hat off the back of some amazing account cannon play.
Big
account with a fat shutdown.
Yeah, dude. That is one big Yoshi. Meanwhile, in top lane, though, Uncle Jemima, we getting some turret platings. All mid turret's done. I think mid turret's just done here. Yeah, this mid turret's a goner.
Yeah, and coming off that play, we do see Kennen with the Klepto, so he's now 1.7 thousand gold ahead of this Alawi, despite Alawi having some solo platings. Kennen only has 2 kills, but the Klepto on top of that, just giving him such an advantage here.
Disgusting.
It'd be really hard for this Alawi to take fights.
Yeah, I won't say Klepto ruins top lane, but
Klepto ruins top lane.
yeah, sorry, I apologize for my co-caster here. He's having some throat issues, you know. Spring allergy season is, you know, gotta do some spring cleaning on his inner gastrointestinal tract here. It seems. Feels bad, dude.
Much better.
Oh, thank God. Maye though, he's got his Rost out.
Ooh.
Be spicy.
Yeah, they were already winning some fights when they came in at even health bars, but now that Ross is here, we'll see if they can try to push that ahead. But maybe the Kennen might be able to change this around for a lot.
You're in another baby cage here. Here comes Maye in. Great. They'll be coming out Maye here. Panic top hat taking a half already. Ult's being dropped. Great stopwatch from Panic to avoid all that damage. And this will be the turn coming out. Ooh. Maybe could have killed him if we primordial bursted. Good job nonetheless for Panic top hat to stay alive from there. Stay alive there. Legends MK getting some jungle pressure over here. Going in here, seeing what he can see.
Stopwatch is such an efficient 600 gold item.
Jarvan went over the mountain to see what he could see, and the Jarvan got caught at... He's getting caught here at blue buff, and they're all going down really quick here. Legends MK gonna be taken down by Maye. Yuramoot's doing what he can, but struggling, gonna be taken down, nailed to a wall by Chad Penguin over here.
Yeah, this maid is getting huge. 6 kills to her name. She's going to be a force. She has actually the lion's share of the kills here for UTD as Maye picks up the first non-Vayne kill for their team.
It is very spicy. So they've been doing very good. Overall, Legends on Tap has been doing a very good job of, like, you know, organized team play, but they're really having issues with how they're playing out all these skirmishes here. As every, like, you know, short skirmish they've taken. Meanwhile, Chad Penguin going on Sir Everett, splashes under tower, obliterates him.
Runs him down in the streets.
Like the degenerate he is. Here, Mark out under another baby cage. Good dodge out on the Dark Matter, though. And turret can be going down bot lane. So as I was saying earlier, though, UTD really getting the better of them in these skirmishes, because the skirmishes have started from UTD, from Legends on Tap, just biting off a little bit more than they can chew, pretty much very, very often, and it's been biting them in the butt now because UTD is still even with them despite the very organized team play they've had. And this Vayne is sitting on 6 kills, actually 7 now, pretty much 5 of those 7 earned from getting funneled kills and skirmishes. I mean, I wouldn't actually take that back. I wouldn't say getting funneled. He has been playing the skirmishes very well.
Top lane.
Yeah, meanwhile, though, Account going down. Account going in on Uncle Jemima, taking extremely low. Account flashing out, though. He's still going to take tons of damage from the Tested Spirit. Panic Top Hat just going to come in, outplays Uncle Jemima with his right-click button. Get destroyed, idiot. Meanwhile, though, Hiramar getting engaged on by Legends MK, but wait, Legends MK can get eviscerated. But great baby cage from Panic at the top half. There's gonna be tons of members of UTD dying. Chad Penguin kiting back, doing what he can. Good job to avoid him. Whoa, look at those mechanics. Triple kill at the Panic at the top hat, though. Chad Penguin doing what he can. Maye, though, taking Panic at the top hat extremely low. Can he run away? Maye chasing him down. Is he gonna live? Oh, he's so close. Sir Everett's getting his best top laner impersonation going on, except it's in mid lane because he's splitting mid, kind of. Maye is looking, but he ain't finding.
I really like those mechanics from Panic at the top hat. Just walking straight up to the low health Alawi and using that primordial burst, just the pinnacle of skill.
Dude, I was getting ready to talk about Chad Penguin's really good tumbling mechanics and Vayne play that fight, but you know...
Until he tumbled into the Veigar and died.
Yeah, but that primordial burst from Veigar, just outstanding. Blows that play out of the water.
Absolutely.
Gotta say, his baby cages are been on point though.
His baby cages are so good though. I mean, we can roast Veigar as a champion, but you can't discount how well Panic Top Hat's doing of like corralling these fights and controlling them for Legends on tap. And really, him and Account have been the major playmakers this game, as Panic Top Hat triple kill at Dragon. But we see more fights coming in. Sir Everett's gonna blow that Sivir ult. Engage being burned. Peter Moore gonna get mobbed by 4 of them, taken down. Kill going over Sir Everett. That brand AoE is taking a toll on them, and they're gonna be forced to back away here. Uncle Jemima coming in from the flank. UTD looks ready to contest the Dragon. Wheels on the bus, caught in the baby cage again. Account, massive cannon ult coming in here. Slicing Maelstrom, gonna tear down so many. But here's a triple kill coming out for Panic at the top hat. Now, Legends on tap gonna turn towards this Dragon here. While in mid, Uncle Jemima and Panic at the top hat saying hello to each other. Hi, how you doing? Yeah, nice to see you. My whole team's dead. Alright, I'm out of here. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, Panic at the top had zoning potential on this Veigar when UTD has no long-range answer anymore like they did with the Xerath. It's just completely splitting apart these fights and picking up just these easy kills. Especially they had Account there with the engage. He's sitting on the Hextech Protobelt and the Zhonya's Hourglass now, just able to roll in there with the slicing Maelstrom, open up the fight, and then have a good old baby cage come down on top of that as well. And they're just picking apart the fights as just one 5-man burst, just try to kill everybody all at once.
You know, I won't lie. Everyone's been, hyping up Xerath as like the PMA LCS meta pick, but I think the sleeper meta pick that's flown under the radar a bit was really popping up in these latter weeks is this Veigar pick, though. Every time I've seen a Veigar pick pulled out, it's won the game recently.
Except last game.
We don't talk about that one.
That one doesn't count. We just
that one doesn't count.
Strike that from the rolls of PMA LCS history.
I think Veigar probably has one of the highest win rates in female LCS right now, I'm assuming. But
we could see the historical win rates, but this season, definitely high up there.
Yeah. This is such a strong pick.
Historical charts, the highest win rates are Vel'Koz, Kog'Maw, Kindred, Graves, and Kha'Zix, and they've all had at least 10 plays.
I mean, knowing what we know, especially like Kog'Maw being that power pick for Sivan a lot, like in the earlier seasons, that one makes sense. And like some of the other ones are just power picks for a lot of really strong individual players. Meanwhile, though, another fight going in. Maie going into the backline. Top hat forced Papazania's here. Here comes the teleport in from Account. Massive slicing Maelstrom. 4-man. All of them going to be eviscerated so quickly. Maie, though, dropping them in the backline very fast. Maie here, taking him down. That's a triple kill for Maie. Going back in on Account, but he's going to be taken down. That's a quadra kill here for Account.
Great Sivir flash there.
Almost a hero play from Maie. Sivir going down could have given him that triumph healing and perhaps turned that entire fight. But Sivir stays safe, gets Maie killed in the end to Account.
It's crazy,
so
like
close.
it's crazy the amount of individual plays we're seeing. Like pretty much every team fights has swung the way they have, just from individual plays from one player. Because like last fight, it was Chad Penguin like kiting everything out, and this fight it was UTD walking into a gap and not respecting that cannon teleport, and he literally just got a free slicing Maelstrom on 4 of them. But as that was happening, Maie was literally 1v3ing in the back line, and if it hadn't been for Account's timely quadra there, like Maie probably could have pentakilled, honestly.
Very easily. That flash from Sivir becoming huge, especially knowing how much healing Triumph is going to give over to Maie. And interestingly enough, I don't know if I agree with this, Maie going for the Maw of Malmortius rather than the Spirit Visage here.
Spirit Visage would have been so good in the late team.
I mean, the Maw of Malmortius, when it pops, gives him that shield and will end up amping his heals a little bit with the bonus lifesteal and spell vamp off of the whatever rage passive that is. I don't even know what they made it called. The lifeline passive.
Ah, we're Apex Legends now. I see you.
Hey, there we are.
He might not be finishing it right away. He could be opting for Caulfield to max the CDR, and then he has the. But I only say that because of the Ruby Crystal after that.
I mean, Text Drinker Caulfields is the to build into the Maw.
I know
Yeah,
it builds
that's
into
what
it, but
he
he might just be opting for those 2 build components, then go for Spirit Visage, then finish it maybe. But
That seems
yeah,
extraordinarily
it's
inefficient.
weird.
though.
But yeah, I just saw the Ruby Crystal. It threw me off.
Cow gonna be knocked up here by Maye. Meanwhile, Hiramar getting mowed down by Sir Everett's and Legends MK here. Maye getting stuck in the Vagar baby cage. While going to be burned, here he goes in. Gets the ult on Account though. And Chad Penguin wheels on the bus for it to come up here. Account gonna drop down that drop the Zanyas here. He's gonna be just fine. While Uncle Jemima splitting in bot lane as Legends on tap, starting up this Baron buff here. Chad Penguin wheels on the bus. Really don't have much of a way into this. So a ward. Well, Jemima could teleport in on this ward over here. That'd be a very easy cleanup for him, maybe. Although to be fair, Lotso has tons of ult up.
Too much lockdown
Sorry,
from
Sean.
Braum and the Vygar.
It is true.
And again, they're just a lot. Just picking off one member and then opening up the fight after that. They got Hiramar down early, and then Maye trying to go in desperately to get that catch on Account, which really could have prevented this Baron having the 4v4 available with no slicing Maelstrom. But goes down in the end 1v5, trying to be the hero, became the 0 instead.
Rip feels bad, dude. Meanwhile, we're gonna see more people taking position around this dragon here.
Yeah, there it is.
UTD,
Small
where
Mount
the
Mortius
cluster
is
is.
completed once that comes off cooldown.
Just seen the Hex Drinker and the Spirit Visage. I think the Spirit Visage straight up would have just been automatically the better buy, though.
Absolutely.
Oh,
The health on top of, I think it gives 5 more magic resist, I believe.
Yeah, something like that.
But just the health and the total healing amp,
Total,
just too good on Red Cane.
total control of this Dragon Pit here for Legends on tap. Despite UCD getting that scuttle, really nothing they can do to contest that. Legends on tap has them right where they want them, and with this Baron buff, going to be looking to push down this bot lane as a 5-man unit here. Hiramar and Uncle Jemima going to have to rotate over here as quickly as possible and see what they can do. Maye waiting in the wings. See a massive Rust flank.
And we do also have Uncle Jemima with this flash available for the Flash Leap of Faith engage.
Yeah, any
we
proposition though. Yeah, here we go. Uncle Jemima in on this backline. Account doing his best to with the slicing Maelstrom. Maya going to be melted immediately. Double kill going into Sir Everett. 3 members for UTD getting taken down very fast. Good quick silk escape, but Chad Penguin not able to run away. And that's going to be a triple kill for Sir Everett here. Irmar, he's still alive. Level 13 half health sitting at this Nexus turret. Let's see what he can do here. Legends on K. Very good EQ flash combo, and Irmar is just dead here. That's going to be an ace on the side of Legends on tap.
Probably the game.
Easily the game here. GG is being thrown down in chat. Here they go. Down Nexus turrets 1 and 2, and ultimately this Nexus.
Nice 1-1.
GG in favor of Legends on tap for the 1-1 to close out the series.
Yeah, they had that engage set up for UTD, but Uncle Jemima being a little too patient, trying to get the perfect setup for his ult rather than just YOLOing it with that Leap of Faith, gets eventually crowd controlled down and bursted out before he could get past that. And so the fight just blows up from there because Slicing Maelstrom comes down. Everyone's locked up. Everyone's getting so much AoE damage coming across from this Vygar Kennen combo. And it just goes right back in UTD's face, and Lot takes the game.
Kennen most damage.
Yeah, Kennen destroyed those team fights. In terms of MVP status, a very clear case can be made for both Panic at the top hat and Account here. Panic at the top hat doing a very good job cleaning up those fights, most of the kills going his way. But in the end, like, look at that dragon fight, a massive 3-man slicing Maelstrom coming out of Account to set up that triple kill for Panic to get him snowballing, and then again in that corridor, a massive 4-man slicing Maelstrom to get a clear. And pretty much every fight except that one fight that was set up by Panic at the top hat getting a sick baby cage was Account just going in and just destroying all of that semi-squishy skirmish team that UTD has with slicing Maelstrom. So I think for my money this game, I'm going to give the MVP vote to Account.
You know, a very strong case could be made for Kaligi.
I'd say that's true.
Yeah, no, very well played. The solo laners from UTD being humongous assets to those fights, pretty much setting up all the fights. I mean, either or are pretty equally viable. A lot of big Vigar stuns, a lot of big slicing maelstroms. Yeah, no, I really couldn't decide, honestly. So I'm just gonna vote Sir Everett. 6-2 and 15 on Sivir. He pressed R and made them go fast.
Good call. Most kill participation. We see you, Sir Everett. Good job. We're proud of you, buddy. I'm still voting a count though. No one saw that. Oops. Sorry, not sorry.
All right. Any takeaways from this game?
Legends on Tap has insane team play, but I feel like they fall short a lot in skirmishes in general. They force inconsistently. Like some of the forces they make are really good, like, especially on that dragon force with legends, dying and then a count just teleporting in there. They could have lost that fight very easily, but they just all went for it as a team, and they got the massive AoE, and they just destroyed everyone. But some of those skirmishes, legends going for the invade on that blue buff, those fights they took bot side with the Sivir Braum against the Vayne Lulu. If you don't kill the Vayne in that scenario, they're just gonna lose all the skirmishes, and so it was very scary for them with Chad Penguin getting fed off of all those skirmishes. But Legends on Tap is just so friggin' good at team fighting.
Gotta say, I like the draft switch up by Legends. They ended up triple banning Hiramar out and then picking his 4th champ away, and those are the only 4 champs he's played in the PMA LCS this split. So putting him on something he's not quite comfortable on, putting him on something he has to step up a little bit closer and not stay at range and be the artillery he needs to be to stay alive and also do the damage. He has to choose one or the other in this, or just engage at perfect moments, and they were able to capitalize on that for him stepping up too close a couple times, getting caught out, and his damage suffered for that because he wasn't able to stay alive the whole time to farm and to get kills. So very good draft plan. Switch up.
Especially that Braum cutting down on his effectiveness in a lot of team fights. It's very tough to play around that Braum if you're Brand. I think that champion just really shuts him down.
Tossing the Pyroclasm straight into that Unbreakable once or twice.
Looks like Account gets the Game 2 MVP votes, unless more people start throwing their votes toward. I voted personally for Panic. He outplayed that Ilawi top. Had some sweet baby cages.
Yeah, I was like, wait a second, and oh yeah, he did. Alright, where's the Stropple? Link the Stropple again. I need to vote for my boy Account.
Yeah, Link.
Honestly, play of the game though. Vigar walking up and Ilawi.
Dude, that was insane.
He almost lost vision, so he might have needed to ward it first and then outplay him, but he didn't. He ended up just outplaying him. So
genius. 200 IQ.
So can we get probably a count and Game 1 MVP? It's your boy, the youngster. So we need not it's your boy. It's Hiramar. I get that mixed up because we actually have a guy named It's Your Boy. But
It's Your Boy.
We'll go over to the Player of the Game 1 channel. Hey, what's up, Clorox? You got MVP both games.
Woo! I'm the best. I knew it.
Come on, Vitodas.
Maybe we should have told them.
Player of the Game 1.
Okay, I'm here.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
You did it.
Send someone message Account and.
I got it. Hiramar's here. Unfortunately.
And
hey, you'll have that.
Twitch chat. Need your help, Twitch chat, for some questions.
Hello there.
Hello. Congratulations, guys. You are Player of the Game 1 and 2. So, here, Mar, if you want to run us through, like, what was going through your mind when they left up the Zerath pick for you? And you've been watching Zwag all week. You've been
Wait, how did you know?
You tell me, you
literally
tell it
all
every
I've
time,
been
dude.
doing.
Yeah, I know. He's been streaming. I've saw his stream. I follow him now.
You could tell by the dark seal, couldn't you?
Yeah. How much of Zwag's ego wears off on you?
Oh, 110%, dude. That is like the only reason I still play C-Wrath right now.
Do you consider yourself the second best there at the world?
I mean, I have my days where I'm better than Zwag, but
Good.
he's more consistent, I guess.
Indeed. You were like a piece of spaghetti, like a wet noodle in that first game, getting away from all these ganks, landing your
Yeah,
stun,
it was,
flashing over the walls. Like, damn, that was fun to watch, honestly.
Slippery boy.
I was kept on the edge of my seat literally the entire time. I was like, when is Rammus gonna Mach 10 fly into my lane? Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Like going like the Powerball Mega Millions winner over here, dog. He's going in.
I'm gonna count. Or how do you pronounce your name? That's my first question.
As is tradition for every caster. Akayu.
Akayut. Okay, gotcha.
Akayut. Okay. Record that for posterity, boys. Send that through VODs.
Just keep it on. Just keep it on a soundboard and have it on.
Acute Akaute.
So here we are in this team fight where Akayu pops off with this cannon. Let's just soundboard straight through the team fight. I needed that game. It was like great slicing maelstrom by Akaut. I needed it, dude.
So,
Sorry.
is this Kennen a sleeper pick for you? Or were you preparing all week for this Alawi coming out? Or like...
No, this week has been very bad for me for practicing. I've been so busy with school and whatnot, but no, I picked up Kennen a couple months ago. I've been playing. I like Kennen, especially Klepto. Like the harass on him is insane because he's energy, he's not mana. So all I gotta worry about is cooldowns, and people don't quite, I guess, get how much he can dish out with Klepto, or how much he can get with Klepto. Because I think I missed one or two cannons, but I made up for it with those damn sacks coming through.
Yeah,
but
I was playing Ezreal the other day, and my first 3 sacks were for over 100. It's insane
exactly.
sometimes.
See, it's OP. It's awesome. And as much as I hate playing, or as much as I hate going against range top laners, I know what it feels like to go against a range top laner. So I'll put someone else in that position that I so much hate. And yeah, I just love Kennen's whole kit. It's really great for in lane harassment and clear, and fucking like you just said, the Slicing Maelstrom is a game changer.
Yeah, indeed. Any other questions coming from the casters? Because Twitch chat's not really helping us out here.
This chat dead.
Yep. Dabacopter's got a question. Hey, Hiramar, hop in our game.
Is he one of the youngsters?
I think he must be.
We are the youngsters.
The young Phonian.
I hate you. I will never.
Oh.
I denounce.
Oh,
he is a
Got
youngsters.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Who isn't these days, you know?
I'm only 22.
So how did it feel here, Amar, to have so many bans thrown at you? Like, what is that feeling of helplessness you felt, and why didn't you lock in Teemo?
I mean, last time I locked in Teemo, I got yelled at, but no, honestly, it felt pretty good because last game they didn't ban my Anivia game 1, and I was like, okay, I guess I'll just trounce them. And then I went 14-2, and then they didn't ban it again, and I felt so offended. I was like, how? What? Come on. So it felt good to be back in the hot seat.
Got crickets coming out now, but it's okay. Anyways, I just there's not much to say about those games. You guys just hard carried your teams both both times. I guess
I didn't hard carry.
not hard carry, but you hard carry those team fights. You know what I mean? But
I've been trying to tell, or
it's more of a
not
soft
been
carry with Kennen, I guess.
I've been telling Legends for me like to let me do Kennen, but it's just a matter of like I'm not performing as much as well as I should be. So I get why he's hesitant, and this sees me only perform so well on certain champions, and so that's probably why he didn't want me on the Kennen. But I'm overconfident on things a lot of times, but I know what I can do with Kennen. I know the capability of it. I know the team fight capacity. It's insane, as you saw on those fights.
Yeah, indeed. And you opted for the Proto Belt build, right? I wasn't watching.
Yeah,
the entire-
Proto Belt
okay.
Zhonya's.
Yep.
Yeah, Protobout Zhonya's, yeah.
Gotcha.
Get in there, slash Maelstrom, do a little bit more damage, and then if so, it gets a little too hairy, Zhonya's out.
Ooh. Yeah, here, Mar, talk about that Majai's.
Oh, I mean, that's the Zwag classic.
Let's not talk about it. I'd rather not.
Yeah, I don't know. I just I was like, well, I'm winning lane, so I guess I might as well.
I really
And
like
then
that pick.
just kind of went from there, you know.
You get
Don't
so
you know?
much KP with the Xerath combos, and you can pick up kills and assists from range. It draws a lot of pressure for them to try to kill you while you're Olaf steamrolling their backline. So overall, I really like the Majai's. Even if you die with it, you can just get the stacks right away in the next team fight. So, and you already had your core items.
Disgusting.
Um,
Artillery in my game? No, get him out.
yeah. If you guys want to add anything else from the game 1 or 2, about draft or about the game, feel free.
I think I'm good.
Cool.
I am good as well.
All right.
Spicy series.
Yeah, go ahead.
Can everybody just like stop playing behind their caster wave in my top lane? Fight me, please fight me.
On that note, fight a count. And
Yeah, he says fight me, and then Legends just camps top and you die. Don't do it, it's a bait.
Akayu, fight Akayu.
I can't. I'll come back and fight you. That was fun last season.
Wait. Okay, I mean this is the most respectful way possible. Who are you again?
Got him.
The summoner formerly known as General Dill.
Oh, okay.
God, how could you not know him?
He speaks.
Yeah.
I'm like,
He speaks for the Bleach, dude.
Speak for the Bleach.
I'm just like so inactive and like I don't know who changes their name, who doesn't. Honestly.
Yeah, dude. I feel that. I am a chronic name changer myself. Thank God for all of you guys. I have not changed my name since joining PMA LCS, though, so you guys will probably have to worry about that next season, though. Good luck.
You would lose your old name if you tried.
Yeah, it's a pretty okay name. I don't want to lose it. I feel like it's okay enough to like make people think twice about stealing it for like a couple days because they don't know what it means or anything. It's just pointless. It makes them feel like a weeb or some shit, you know? But then like someone's gonna man up, someone's gonna steal it, and I'm gonna get fucking mouse copped once again.
Ooh, mouse. You don't want to get mouse copped.
Alright, on that note, I'm probably gonna cut the VOD so we have a nice clean video for game 2. Thanks guys. Honestly, great game. If you guys want to say bye.
Ciao, homies.
See y'all in All Stars.
I'll see you.
Ew, it's gonna be spicy. Bye, everyone.
Peace.